everybody. Hope your day is going well. We're starting off this Monday with a lot of cloud cover and some gloomy conditions, but the good news is this isn't going to stick around with us all day. We are going to get a little bit more sunshine in here later on, and it should be a very nice day. Stars wondering, how high is the mold? The answer is it's coming in at a heavy level for today, much lower though compared to the last couple of days. If you're getting bothered by the mold, you're not alone. I've been having a little bit of issues with it myself. Ever since oak season ended, I stopped taking my allergy medicine, and every once in a while, whenever we have the spike in mold, I end up noticing my allergies pick up just a little bit too. So yeah, mold is coming in at a heavy level, pigweed at 10, grass at 10. Both of those are light, no big issues there. Before we talk about today, let's look at the sunset from yesterday. You know, we had a lot of cloud cover up until just at the latter part of the afternoon. Look at that beautiful sunset we had across South Texas. Just stunning, and it was nice to see it since we've been dealing with so much cloud cover recently. Now today we are starting off with a lot of clouds. Northwest San Antonio showing 73 degrees. There you see it. We're looking towards downtown. You can barely see it there on the screen. San Antonio Airport showing 79 and Calaveras Lake at 82. All those locations dealing with that cloud cover. We did have a brief storm pop up in southern Gillespie, Blanco, and then into Hays County last night. Made its way off to the southeast. Nothing severe with it. We didn't have any change for severe weather. Everything that has the possibility of being severe is staying off to our north. Take a look up towards Waco. Comanche County right now seeing a lot of really stormy conditions. That's going to move down into Waco, maybe barely clipping the Killeen and Temple areas, which is right here in Bell County. Heart of Bell County right there where Temple's located. And that's going to continue down to the southeast, maybe clipping parts of Williamson County as it heads towards Bryan and College Station. But no issues from that complex for us. It's going to be drier for us today. A few brief showers are possible, about a 10% chance for rain, but nothing too much of an issue. A wider look at things shows this big complex of storms off to our north, again expected to stay up there, impacting the Dallas area, and really kind of more stormy south of Dallas and as you get closer on toward Waco. It's going to continue southeast and impact Bryan and College Station. But for us, again, just spotty showers. Nothing too much in the way of an issue. Look at how cool it is for some spots compared to others. It's 78 in Hondo, 76 in Kerrville, 75 in Fredericksburg, 83 in Cotulla. So some spots starting off today with much cooler weather. 79 in San Antonio meanwhile. But check out the dew points. They are way up there in the 70s, and that is a key to how our weather is going to pan out here as we head throughout the next week. The dew points are going to remain in that higher category up into the 70s. When they're this high, it feels tropical outside, very humid. That's why we're starting off the day with so much cloud cover. And it's going to stay like that the next few days. You're going to notice each day in Future Clouds and Radar here, we start off with cloud cover, but as we head into the afternoon, we see more sunshine. By the time we get to noon today, cloud cover will start to break up, and then we'll get more sunshine as we head into this afternoon. George, I would say that it's safe for you to wash your car today, but know that we do have that chance for a few brief showers. You may want to actually wait until Wednesday, but if you wanted to really get it done today, I think it's going to be possible. We make our way into Monday at about 6 p.m. today. Temperatures rising into the 90s again, and a few spotty showers. Nothing that's going to be too impactful. Much of us will miss out on rain completely. Now, we start off the day on Tuesday in the morning. George, this is important because if this is going to bother you, it's important to know this. We're going to have a little bit of drizzly conditions to start off the day on Tuesday. So if you don't want that right after you wash your car, just know that there's going to be a little bit of drizzle in the morning. A lot of fog and a lot of cloud cover, very humid. We start off the day in the 70s. We rise into the 90s again in the afternoon, and heat index values going to be in the triple digits. Some spots will even hit the triple digits. Cotulla, Carrizo Springs, Eagle Pass, all hitting that triple digit mark, and the heat index values are going to be even higher. I see the question, when are we going to see more storms? Not in the 7-day forecast. We actually have a drier week ahead of us, and for some reason, Future Clouds and Radar is trying to show this complex in here as we head into Tuesday night. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to stay drier. I think we have a drier setup ready for us, and this is why I say that. Also, taking a look at the 7-day rainfall forecast, you notice just about a spot or two picking up maybe just about 1/10 of an inch of rain. So I think that one weather model that we just showed on Future Clouds and Radar trying to show the storms come through, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the model is having a little bit of an error in its run. maybe off just a little bit, but we're going to be set up with a much drier pattern, and that's going to lead us to have a quieter week ahead of us. Now, moderate drought is an issue along the Rio Grande, but that's going to change here on Thursday. It's going to factor in all that rain that we had since last Tuesday, and then we are going to have huge improvements on that drought monitor. We may even see drought go away completely for our entire region. Here's a look at the average rainfall by month. You know, we're at 1.63 for the month of June so far. That actually is ahead for this time of the month. I went ahead and left that as being drier still until we get to the end. If we get above 4.14, we'll say that it was an above average month. But we'll wait to make that call. We don't want to jump the gun on that, right? Rainfall has been great, though, the last few months. We've needed it. A lot of our creeks and rivers are doing great. I went and ran the Leon Creek Greenway yesterday, and it was just wonderful to have the water flowing there next to you as you were running on the trail. It's been just beautiful to see everything so green and grown up. Something else I saw, though, was a snake. So that's something that you have to remember. Whenever we have a lot of rainfall, sometimes these snakes can move out of their habitats kind of right in the creek beds and maybe on some of our running trails. So be on the lookout. It was just a rat snake. It wasn't anything too serious. But, you know, there could also be some venomous snakes out there, too. So remember, if you see a snake, just leave it alone. That's the best thing you can do. My daughter is in Meridian, Texas right now and has to drive back to New Braunfels today. Is it going to stop raining up there anytime soon? She said they have terrible storms right now. Yeah, you know, she's likely going to have to wait a couple of hours. So if she's in Meridian, Texas, maybe she can grab a bite to eat, give it about 2 hours, and then move down to the south, Lori. And I don't see any other questions coming in. So let's push forward to the Edwards Aquifer level at 671.3 feet today. Doing great. I mean, the rainfall has really helped it bump up. 669.5 on the 10-day average. Definitely no risk of going into any stage 1 or stage 2 water restrictions by any means. We're doing great on the aquifer. Temperatures in the 70s for lows every day for the next 7 days. 90s for highs and above average. You know, we've been below average for so long here these last couple of months, but looking for Monday through Sunday, temperature is going to be at or above average. The average this time of year in the top right corner of your screen at 92 degrees. So looking like we are going to stay hot. Look at the heat index values. Remember what I told you. Those southerly winds each day bringing in all that moisture, dew points in the 70s. So it makes it feel even hotter. So feeling like the triple digits for a majority of this next week at each afternoon. Make sure you drink plenty of water and practice heat safety. In other words, lots of breaks if you're working outside. Have some way to cool off quickly. Make sure you also protect yourself from the sun there Wednesday through Saturday. Make sure you wear sun protective clothing or sunscreen if you don't have any. Make sure you're just taking care of yourselves, y'all, for the next week. And then let's look at the 8 to 14 day outlook. This is starting to factor in Fiesta. It's looking like above average rainfall to around average for our region as we head throughout the next 8 to 14 days. So from day 8 through day 14. This does not include the next 7 days. Now that does include some of Fiesta, the very beginning. So we'll have to keep an eye out for the rainfall. This is one of our wetter months of the year. So just average would be a good amount of rain. Above average would be an even higher amount, in other words. So you know, we'll have to keep a close eye on that as we get closer onto Fiesta. Doesn't mean it's going to rain on Fiesta, but it's looking like rainfall could be possible. We'll continue to watch these trends. These can change. As we look further out, the forecast can flip-flop a little more. So just know that can change. And below average temperatures. So we may not be a big fan of the rain possibility, but below average temperatures, lower to mid-80s, I'd say that sounds pretty good. We were all worried about Fiesta being too hot as we made our way to June since it had to be shifted due to the pandemic and everything. But let's hope that it's not going to be as hot as what we feared. Lone Star 3-day forecast showing temperatures in the 80s and 90s each day, with a lot more triple-digit spots showing up. Look at Lubbock, 100 degrees on Tuesday, 104 on Wednesday, 101 in Amarillo on Wednesday, 102 in El Paso, same day there. You know, we're not going to be hitting the triple-digit mark this week, but the heat index values, they're going to be up there. Some of our neighbors dealing with storms, like Waco and Dallas-Fort Worth, they're dealing with those right now. Austin could get clipped by some of those storms, but again, I think they stay north of our region, maybe just a brief shower or two for us. Only a 10% chance for rain today. I saw the question about rain for Bernie today. John was wanting to know. The answer is you may get a very brief shower, but I'm talking like light stuff, and no, we should be fine. Much of us will make it through the day without a drop of rain, but John, even if you do get a shower, it'll be very, very brief. I see Alicia just says, just washed and detailed my car. Hopefully only sunshine all week. Few brief chances for rain today, but again, I think that a majority of us will stay dry. Here's your Texas State Park forecast for tomorrow. Very hot out at Devils River State Natural Area there north of Del Rio in Val Verde County. Temperatures should rise into the 90s pretty much everywhere after starting in the 70s. So it would be nice if they only just rose in the 70s, right? So if you plan on doing any hiking, lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 90s, overpack the water. I always say this, pack as much water as you think you need, then overpack that, and then overpack that. You always want to make sure you have enough water. There was a time when meteorologist Megan Massey, we were on a bike ride about a year ago on the Salado Creek Greenway, and we came across some bikers who did not have enough water, and the woman was suffering from heat exhaustion. She was on the ground and she needed water, and just as you're supposed to do, overpack what you think you need, and I gave her my extra water. So you never know when someone could need your help, and you never know when you could be put into a bad situation and you may end up needing that extra water for a day or two. I know that sounds random, but they always say make sure you're ready for whatever could come your way. My phone drowned in the river yesterday. Is it good to leave my phone out in the sun to dry it up? You know, I have done the whole trick where you have to put your son. I spent a lot of time on the river growing up back in Mississippi, and getting your phone drowned was a common occurrence. So if you could put it in rice, that's worked for me. So, you know, just some dry rice, put it in there, should help to dry it up. You shouldn't have to leave it out in the sun. So hopefully it fixes for you, though. But let's go ahead and bump it back up to the 7-day forecast, guys. Again, I'm going to be filling in for meteorologist Andrew Wilson this afternoon at noon, for a noon newscast, which starts now in just about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'll be in for that. I'll also be covering traffic today for Holly Stouffer. Holly will be, I think, in later this afternoon, though, for 4, 5, and 6. So I'll have the latest update to the forecast as well as traffic for you at noon. I hope you can join in and tune in with us. Weather Chief Bill Taylor is on at 4, 5, 6, and 10, and we'll keep you updated on all of our digital platforms anytime in between. I hope you can have a wonderful Monday. Remember, a lot of cloud cover out there now, but we should get some more sunshine this afternoon and a lot of heat. We'll be talking more about that around the noon newscast. Have a wonderful Monday.